Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Berserkrcasts. This is week 10 of the ECL with the Circle taking on 501 ES from Spain. Map has just flipped. We're about to hop into this one. It should be a really good game here on Carentan. So we're about to get this one started. We will be right back with the cast and the start of this game. Hope you guys enjoy this one. The Circle versus 501ES. Hello, 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 and welcome everyone to week 10 of the ECL with the Circle taking on 501 ES. We are here on Canal Crossing on the northern side of this map for the start of this one. Let's check the rollout here for the Circle. Prioing Customs, obviously, as their second point here. We got two tanks coming up, a medium and a light, and a full transport truck coming through the water on the north side. Let's pan over to the right here. We can maybe ride along with this truck as it makes its way across to Canal Crossing. This, of course, is a submarine tactic, but 501 ES know this. No already on the backside here for 501 ES, crucially. One squad from the Circle on point. However, it is 501 ES making the initial cap progress here at about 5%. That is falling as the Circle makes the point. The Circle actually pushing friendly shot all the way through the point over there. Trying to get up onto the roof there, not able to quite get it. Circle truck dropping in the background. Good positioning here from the Circle. taking control of the north and south sides. Mayari guard on the south, Sasky, source code El Romo, and Riddick's on the north side. Friendly Shark's gonna have to watch out. That was a nade flying right towards him. Looks like it just missed long there. Ooh, some friendly fire coming out from 501 ES tank here on the south side. Stewart's got to watch out. I can hear that gunfire. The Stewart's team killed about half a squad back here as a transport truck blows up on the left side of your screen there. Nico's going to go around the house right here. Overruns the OP, gets one, gets two, looking for more. Isengard is going to take him out in the back right there. Nice play from Nico to clear out that OP. Isengard is going to have to drop down and put another one. Blackburn going to get taken out by Mayori. So important to check your corners. The 501 ES player is not in that situation. 75% count progress getting stalled here by 501 ES as they try desperately to get back onto point. Well, let's look to the south here to see what else 501 ES has. Well, they're pretty wide on the point in the factory too. Now, is that a Stewart? Yeah, that is a team killing Stewart over there. They also have another tank up in the top there, medium. It's not going to be enough though. This is going to be the 3-2 at the start of this one for the Axis. Circle just having a better rollout at the start of this one, able to impose their will on the point on the north and south sides. Seemed like 501ES was a little slow. Might be a second phase here where 501ES tries to bring up their tanks to maybe force their way back onto the point. I don't know how viable that's going to be, especially with a lack of bodies over here. Source code pushing out, Riddick's, El Romo, Blesku pushing out also. Evans also there too. Yeah, so many bodies here on the north. 501ES has been completely displaced from point. Artillery hamming the front line right here. Let us hop onto the map. I might have jumped in the wrong squad. Whoops. I thought he said alter ego to jump in. Maybe I was wrong. Oh well. Runes is going to be the next point here. Looking at the map, Latry, Fortis leader, pushing with the recon frontline. Gary right here, very close towards the point. We should be seeing that cap progress start soon. This medium, though, is going to ham. Burzum, Duck, and Portor pushing in. Not a lot of AT out for the circle. I think we might be able to spot out their medium on the backside, possibly. There's a Lux to the left here. .501ES not backing down, holding strong on the little sliver of position they have on the north and the south side. They have a decent position. They just have to cross an open field here. The Stewart doing good work to just hammer those defensive positions of the circle, not let them get comfortable. Isengard shifting a little bit to the south here with Javi and Mike Bike. Rotating to the right here, we can see Lebion, Calf fighting it off here. Let's see if we can go about with Lebion. Oh no, he gets taken out before we can. Now Morfeo is the next one into this mix. You can see there's an OP somewhere just on the back side of this position here. Morfeo's gonna drop one. Let's see if we can go on board. Come on, there we go. Gonna pick off Who's Afraid also. Nice bit of shooting here from Morfeo, getting a couple takedowns. Getting the bazooka out, looking for maybe an OP. Oh, finds a Gary instead. That's a nice takeout here for Morfeo. Very, very good play from him. Covert Tuna. Morpheo's on a roll right here, finally getting taken out there by Covert Tuna now. 501ES is actually making some cap progress back onto this point. Believe it or not. They did just lose their medium tank, though. That's going to be a big loss here on the north side. They are still making some cap progress back. Isengard makes a nice push into the, I believe that's the 4-story house on the south side. Yeah, he's cleared it out. Stewart pushing in also. Cap progress is falling back down to 0, but Isengard has a really nice position here on the south side of point. They can use this to their advantage to push up and take a little bit of control here. Maybe allow another squad to sneak up here. One squad's not going to be enough here for 501ES. Sasky trading here on the backside. Friendly shard. Joe Betherson pushing up also. Looks like Mayori picking off ahead there. Javi versus Friendly Shar. Javi's going to win that one. Let's go on board with Joe. A little janky inside the house here. Oh, Joe with the shovel. Beautiful little play right there from the team commander. Clearing out the important, what is that, 4-story house on the south side. Stewart heavily damaged on the south. That is going to be it for 501ES's counterattack. If only maybe they hadn't lost that medium on the north side. Down it goes there, bro. Nico's going to get the last hit onto that one. Now there is a little bit of cap pressure on the 4th point. Runes here. Nice, also filling the void right here. Covert Tuna, Spayman, Alex, and Guard getting into that space vacated by 501ES and taking full control over here on the south side of the point. So 3-2, it stays for now. The circle in front. Whole lot of game left on this one, though. Heading over to runes right now. Rico and Sillin causing some trouble here for the 501ES defenders. A lot of orange over here on the point for relatively small investment of the Axis. Latry also here with Blankman. Blankman getting a takedown on the south side of point. Not a huge investment right now for the circle, but that could change fairly quickly as the opportunities open up for them. I'd love to get on board with Blankman here. He's in a really nice spot. Give us an opportunity to see him work. What is he doing over here? He thinks there's somebody there. There's nobody there, Blankman. You're all alone. It's Rico. Oh, no, no, no. Rico, no. Oh, that was almost a massive disaster. I don't know if he's trolling or what at this point. Yeah, he's going for the shovel in the back of Rico. Blankman. All right, 2-man army over here on the south side. Dark on the left side defending. He goes down there. FG42 OP. I don't think it's completely OP. It's fairly strong for a team, though, that has a lot of really good options like the MG42, the Panther, and such, though. Blankman going to get taken out by Mike Bike, holding a tight angle. Mike did take a shot at Rico. Don't think it landed. Rico's going to take this fight, though. Might be just patching up a little bit. Oh man, Rico, that was an odd fight to take considering he knew that there were shots coming from that direction. Oh, below the camera though. Latry was coming in from backside. He gets taken out also. Not a whole lot of action over here on Runes. Let's take a moment to check the map to see what else is going on. Well, we have a very deep Jeep from Fortis Leader, still in with him too. Also on the South Pepe Stone, it's working his way in between Farm Runes and Runes. I wonder if we're going to see maybe a two, or a try at least for 2 points to go for a quick 5-0 here. With the capture, potential capture on Runes and Farm Runes at the same time. Now, Dark Leonis very close to point right here. Let's go on board, attacking. Ooh, he's going to get taken out from behind. Now, there is a OP here, Blankman and Spayman. Nade coming out there from Blankman. 2 nades, actually. I did not see where that shot came from onto, is there someone behind the camera right here? Who is making those shots? I'm honestly a loss for words. I'm not too sure who's making those. It wasn't Manker. Maybe it was Bellarov. I think it was Bellarov. Yeah. So Bellarov from the second floor over here with the good position to get those shots off. He's going to be looking to get in behind. 501 ES here. Ooh, as an airhead drops. Bombing run going to drop too. A little late on the bombing run, though. Not too sure about this one, Joe. Yeah, easy takedown on the airhead here. A little bad bit of timing, that's for sure. HE drops to Circle. Not working out too well for them, that combo. I'm never a huge fan of the bombing run coming into the airhead either. I like it going away from it, but they're going to pull a Panzer IV up to point to look to kickstart this attack. Dark Leonis also going to be pushing in. Gets the tight angle takedown on Manker right there with the machine gun. Artillery hammering the point over here by the wishful thinking airhead position. Now, once that HE stops, we might start to see some more cap progress coming out. No defensive tank on Runes 4. 501 ES just yet. Still multiple spawns on point. Northwest side for 501 ES. Nice Artie taking out that whole squad spawning on the right. All that's left is Sergio. I don't think the Circle have enough bodies on point here to make this happen, though. And certainly the bodies they do have on point are not pushing out and taking out those OPs. Now, Bellerhoff on the south side. This is a tough one. Spayman's going to need to get a few takedowns here. He goes down instead. Attacking OPs under a little bit of threat here. Blankman doing a good job holding that mid ground, though. Definitely going to need another squad coming out from the Circle to make this cap happen, though, on Runes. Bellarov going to get the takedown onto Blankman. Calf also goes down on the north side. Big play here from Bellarov if he can push in and take out this OP on the other side of the wall here. Latry going to spawn in. Bellarov actually completely avoids that position here. It's going to allow the OP to stay up for a moment. Down goes the Panzer IV on the opposite side of the buildings here. Nice tight angle peek there from Latry. Easy takedown, but it's going to be fairly obvious where this attack is coming from. Now, if I am the Circle here, they got good positioning from Recon. Rico 85 on the backside here. They do waste a medium tank. Just not the numbers. Maybe the misplay catching the attacking force off guard with that airhead. Really kind of not enough enthusiasm from the attack from the Circle, though. They really need to prioritize getting some bodies in around the 501 ES defenders and getting their OPs down. Now, Rico 85 on the backside might be doing just that right here. He gets one with the FG42, going to push inside the house, avoids the bullets from the backside here. Now, can he clear out any OPs? I believe the OP is on the north side over here. Yeah, you can see that in the courtyard. Belarov going to push in and try to clear out Rico, who puts down an AP mine. Whew, that was a close one. Almost took out both of them. Rico going to do some movement tricks here. Maybe rotate. There's a lot of members of 501ES in the house. Yeah, exactly. I was waiting for that one to happen. Maybe hoping to see another knifing incident. Let's rotate back over to the midpoint here to see what's going on at Canal Crossing, what 501ES is up to. Well, they have Villar on the backside. Well, of course, Villar is on the backside. He is very, very good attacking squad lead here for 501. Actually, a part of 129, but playing in that coalition with 501. You know, we've seen him time and time again. Really good position on the attack. Really good uptime for his OPs. Puts his squad in a very good attacking position, but there's just not enough. Again, kind of what we saw in Runes over here on Canal Crossing. There's not enough orange to make a difference. Look at how many numbers. I mean, Blackburn's going to have to take out, what, 1v5? Just to get near point. I mean, he does get one, gets taken out by Blescu in the backside. Anyways, okay, well. Both teams kind of settling into this match. As it goes, let's rotate back over to the attacking point because 501ES are about to get us around here. Czech gets a double takedown here. Pushing in. The OP is down too, and that is going to be 501ES cleaning up on the defensive side. Nice play from them. Very nice play. Let's take a moment to check the map to see what the circle is doing. So the circle has lost some ground. They did have a garrison up down here that has been lost. Actually, I think it was maybe even closer to Mount Halay over here. Joe, no longer the commander. Betherson on an OP on the flank here. Recon running Rough Shed on the backside. Really no opposition. They've been up most of the game. Fortis pushing onto that Artie. Let's check out that fight on the backside here for Artie supremacy. Zillin and Fortis leader. Well, speaking of Artie supremacy, I'd say that's in the camp of the circle. Look at this Artie camp here. There is nobody left up on the artillery. It is not being manned right now. Zillin in a bush, taking care of business over here on the south side. Complete shutdown of artillery for the circle. Now we can also fly over. Well, firstly, I just want to check on the map to see if there's any... No, there's still one person on Artie here. Fergie is doing something else, and so is Wheat Spooky. I don't know if there's maybe no targets right now for that Artie. They're just not on it right now, regardless. Now, with that defense of the runes here, 501ES is allowed to push out. Let's go into this little skirmish here with Alter Ego, Blankman, Spayman, and Alex, Lebion, and a few others from 501ES. Alex going to win that one, taking out one member of the circle. For the most part, looks like the circle are falling back a little bit here. Uh-oh. I spot... Oh, no, that is a very rough spot here for this 76 to bean in. Poor is going to run out here. Hans gets the takedown. 76 is in trouble. Good positioning for that barrel. Just needs to spam HE and he should be okay. Hans should not be able to get this satchel off. Reese also coming in from the other side, though. Reese going for the satchel. Is there going to be another run out? The gunner just needs to hit the ground right here. The engine has taken damage. That's why the tank is not going any further. Oh, Reese gets obliterated by that rocket. It looks like the 76 is going to safely make it back towards their lines too. That was a close one. That's always the trouble with... Oh. Okay. I was going to say, we almost missed a beautiful rocket snipe right there onto that tank. That was from a long way downtown. So 76 does make it out of a very dicey situation. Probably should not have made it out of that one, if I'm being honest. Let's rotate over to the north side and give the boys fighting over here a little bit of love. Mr. Ning, Rapid X, and score as Reese goes down. Reese was in a really good position. Another 76 over here on the north side too, with Sevi, Hasfi, and Heretic in it. Oh no, running over friendlies. That's never good. Long-range rockets not working out here. Source code and Narcoleptic Pig on top of this garrison for 501 ES. Source code's going to drop one, but he does get dropped in the end. However, at the same time, that 76 is taking shots from the backside here. I believe El Romo with a long-range rocket there connecting. Circle here going to need to start thinking about taking out these tanks. They need to take advantage of their opportunities also when they're presented. Riddick's missing fairly short with that rocket. Maybe consider AT guns. AT guns on the north side fairly effective here against tanks. You can even put them pretty far back, almost where Sillin is, maybe a little bit to the left of where Sillin was, to be effective against these tanks. Now it looks like I'm gonna check if he did get taken out. Yes, Recon, aptly named player for 501 ES on the backside here, giving a little bit of issue to the circle. Let's see what Recon can do here coming from the backside of point. He should be able to spot out the tanks too. I'm wondering if we're going to see a precision strike coming on that, I believe, Panther. We can check the map really quick and find out for you. Yeah, it is a Panther over here in the south. Surely the Recon has spotted that one out. And by Recon, I mean the Recon squad, not just Recon, the man, the myth, the legend here with us. Stay on board with Recon for now. Not a whole lot happening in the game after a kind of an explosive start there. Both teams feeling each other out. Recon's going to be looking for that common garrison that is just in front of us here. Should be able to get the easy take. No, Source Code spawns in and takes off of his head. Source Code with a beautiful defensive play here to keep this northern garrison alive on Canal Crossing. Really nice flick there from Source Code. That threat is going to persist though, and I wonder if we'll see maybe a rotation of some recon with or an engineer to put some mines up on that crossing, because that recon's going to be back in 30 seconds and do the exact same thing here. Still have a light tank over here on the north side. Surprised to see them still using that. We could check. Let's check the fuel situation. Yeah, it is rather low here for the circle. Okay, so that's not super surprising then. It's going to be really tough. I wonder if El Romo right here is going to be looking to build possibly that AT gun. If I was him, that's what I would be doing right now. No, he is just camping in the bush, kind of surveilling the situation. That 76 still hasn't repaired for about the last 5 minutes. Trying to pressure this north side here. Already concentrated on the spawns of 501 ES on that garrison on the back over here. Getting a few takedowns indeed. This is a good kind of arty support to possibly even push out and maybe try and take out this position for 501 ES. It's gonna be tough, a lot of open ground to cover, especially with no tanks. Now Roma's gonna try to sneak out himself and possibly do some more damage to this tank that already is absolutely devastated all the forces over here for 501 ES. El Romo might have a realistic shot at taking out this tank. It's gonna be long range shot coming in, threading the needle here. I did not see what that was. Is that the Panther rotating, getting a crazy peek from downtown? Sevi immediately gets taken out here. Checking the map to see for what that was. The AT gun possibly? No, I don't see an AT gun. Garrison Hahn again from Recon. Possibly just a fleeting shot from this Panther. No? Oh, yeah, from the other side though. Okay, so there's the Panther. 76 gonna, oh, he's opening himself up to danger right here if he pushes any further forward. Oh no, that 76 is becoming a juicy target right in the backside. Oh no, just not able to get the damage to take it out. Second shot's gonna miss right there. That was a big opportunity for that 76. However, El Romo is on the case right here. Gonna have to contend with infantry on the right side. Sevy's gonna push right in front of El Romo here. Oh, beautiful, juicy. Oh, but he has a satchel. Oh, wrong time to pull out the satchel, and Sevy with the pistol gets the takedown. That was a huge play right there from Sevy to take down El Romo. Oh, just terrible timing to whip out that satchel just when you thought you were safe. Now, playing with fire here, again, the tank is not fully repaired, and they keep kind of coming back into these angles where the possibility of a shot from that Panther is there. Rotating a little closer to point here. Second 76 back in the fight after taking some damage. Now, were they able to take down the Panther? No, this is going to be another tank fight. 76 is not looking the right way. Panther is peeking. Can he see? No, just hitting terrain in front of him. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Panther. Just can see kind of the barrel of the gun. I wonder how much further this Panther peeks. Well, you can see it on the screen right now. He's going to peek a little bit further here. Oh. Now, as this is happening, though, Hiko going for the plant on the satchel on the back side of the Panther. Satchel is placed. Hiko with the sneaky satchel. Now, can this Panther get the takedown onto the 76? Darthema hops out. Hiko does not get the takedown here. Darthema vaulting, rotating, gets the takedown. Now, can he get the satchel? It's going to be very, very close. What a play by Darthema. Can he get the defuse? It's going to be so close. No, he can't. And Hiko with the takedown onto the Panther. Beautiful play from the Sapper from 501ES. Zooming over, the 76 is still alive, taking a bunch of shots to the top of the tank. But crucially, the Circle lose that tank, and that is not good news at all. As we check the map, we can see they do have a little bit of fuel now, so they will be able to get a second tank out here fairly soon. Garrison's going down on the wide flank here. Push possibly coming into runes again shortly. That tank situation is looking a little bad, and oh my gosh, what is this? Is this an airhead on the backside here for 501ES? Friendly Char is all alone over here having to defend against this. I can see an OP, so it must be just an OP over here from Villar. Nice bit of pressure with the takedown of the Panther. Who's afraid? Harry Balson also defending. That is a tank snipe, ladies and gentlemen. Hold the phone right here. So they are doing we've seen this tank snipe before from Core. They're using a Puma for it this time instead of a Panzer IV. Now we can head all the way over here, see the results. Well, the results are there's nobody on the Arty. A ton of resources into defending. Some trucks over here too. Look at that tank snipe. Beautiful, beautiful work here from the Circle. Unfortunately, you know, the fruits of their labor aren't being met because there's nobody on the Arty right now from 501ES. We'll actually give a shout out on the map to whoever that is in the tank snipe right there. That is Legion. Shout out to Legion with the tank snipe. Madman Arnie the Barney coming up with a Panther. Wishful supplies coming down from 501ES. Yeah, don't see anybody in the zone over here. Big redeploy is going to take out that push from VR. That's really unfortunate. I don't think he has another OP anywhere back here. No, he's completely off the point. So good defending from the Circle, pushing that emergency button, falling back and securing their position on point now. Looking over at Runes, Latry, Blankman, Pepe Stone, Dark Leonis, all pushing in. Of course, two of those are squad leaders. Latry going to hold a tight angle over here. Getting one member of 50NES there. I did not see anybody on the backside. Apologies. Look at the defensive. Ooh. I mean, Jink with a tight angle. Nice shot there. Rico 85 already pushing through, though. Defensive constructions galore. Wire on point here. That's not going to stop Rico. He threads the needle onto point right here. Kind of wishing he was the squad leader to get an OP up. If he's that sneaky to get through here, would have loved to have him respawning some bodies, and Manker just unloads the belt-fed machine gun straight into Rico's body. Rotating a little further north here, 501ES again creeping up onto point on the north side. It's going to be Mr. Ning, Score, and Sevi. 76 holding position over here on the north side. Ooh. Poor position from Sevi to repair again. He's getting taken out for multiple times, seeming like... Don't know why he was on the north side of that tank. If he was behind it, probably wouldn't have get shot, but... Potato Hans creeping up to the tank here, looking to get a satchel off. Gonna have to watch out for Hiko. Oh, Hiko doesn't see him. Gonna go for the ground satchel right here. He gets taken out. Now, if I'm the tanker, I'm thinking, hey, we should probably get out of here. There's a guy with an STG-44 popped up right in front of us. They're not. Rocket onto the back from Narcoleptic. And down goes the tank from the Panther. So no need for that satchel. Narcoleptic in the trench over here to the southwest. In a good position. 53 minutes to go. Still 3-2 since the start on this one, the circle. Holding the midpoint after a convincing opening from there. Nice takedown from that Panther. I don't know if we'll be able to see him back here, possibly. Yep, there we can see him on the left side of your screen. That was Arnie the Barney, Yeet, and Madman. Another dead Panther right there. Looking more towards the town center area. Joe Betherson going up against Villar and Eckelberg. We are so far off the point right here. Not where I usually am used to seeing him. Now, they did try to go for a push when they did take down the Panther the first time, and ended up losing a whole lot. So that's about 5 minutes of time just to get back onto the point right there. We'll see what repercussions it has. Spayman Blankman doing work on the front side here. It just looks like they're doing some house cleaning, clearing up any and all of that wire that was placed down on the front line. You can see hedgehogs also being placed down here. Bob the Builder crew going hard. Nice position here from the MGs of 501ES. So they're absolutely locking down any of these angles. Oh no, just looking up at the wrong moment here for Severa as Blankman gets the takedown. The circle not really pushing anything too crazy here. We're going to see a bombing run drop. This bombing run is going to be on the north side of Canal Crossing coming south. Mr. Ning in a very, very good position. However, he's running straight into a Panther right here. Only so much smoke you have on your inventory at once. That is actually an airhead dropping here. So airhead drops for 501ES right in the view of a Panther. If this Panther connects with that shot, oh my gosh. There's going to be so many bodies. And Newbor's the only one to spawn in on the airhead. Puts a smoke down. Lots of nades flying. There we go. Second nade's going to easily clean that one up. Both teams' airheads really failing them in here. The lack of I don't know if it was foresight or recon, but for them to drop the airhead right in front of that Panther is absolutely crazy. Not only the Panther, but there's another Lux over here too. It looks like it might be abandoned. But it's still an odd play. Well, they are pushing from the south at the same time. Now, the north play might have been a feint. Might be a little too early to tell, but there is nobody here on the south side. Bartito and Hiko pushing in. On the front, we have Guil Jesus and Heiss and Horgan, Gloomin also. Now Maori is in a horrible spot here with Alex. This is a horrible position to be in. They're just stuck in a little alley. One nade is all it takes right here. Or rocket. Beautiful rocket coming in there from Gloomin. And 501ES, you know, aren't in the worst position. They did kind of throw away that airhead, but Rapid X pushing on the backside. VR does get into a really nice position for his squad, so they're going to be pushing from the back also. A lack of bodies on the south side of Canal Crossing here for the Circle could lead them to a little bit of disaster. Just depends on how effective Rapid X is at finding out the spawns and taking them out. We can see right in front of us here, there is the garrison on point. Rapid X is gonna go down. No, he gets taken out by who? Blesku. Blesku, the man, the savior of the Circle. Chillin'. Massive upper core body strength here to be able to prop himself up on top of this. Now he still has to be weary. Hiko's there too. Neither of them are bazookas though. They're not anti-tanks, which is surprising because if Rapid X had come around that corner for a split second with the bazooka out, he could have taken out this garrison. So a little bit surprising. Moranian closing the gap onto VR on the backside. VR gonna have to win this important 1v1 to keep this alive. VR gonna go for the take. Moranian, does he have any grenades? No. Oh, VR with a beautiful headshot there to take out Moranian. Now, Harry Balson's going to run for it, but will he be able to get here before the Gary goes down? Well, he's going to leave it, and he's going to fight. Harry drops. So does Moranian a second time, but a nice, I believe that might have been an artillery shot, or maybe a shot from the tank across the road. Yeah, it was the Panther. Put a stop to that. So VR goes down. I don't know if he has another OP up. I suspect he might. Maybe over here in the backyard. No, we'll have to wait and see if he does, but he's very, very tricky with those OPs. Now, the Circle responding to this pressure from 501ES here, trying to put some more bodies in these whole Spayman defending. Friendly Char also. Spayman actually coming through the middle right here, taking one out. Hiko gonna drop also. Spayman with two. Now Bartito on the backside. Let's go on board with him. Oh, I believe he does drop Spayman in the end. Nice little movement trick here from Bartito. Still, that's not leading to anything too significant from 501ES. They did have really good position. I would have loved to see VR maybe with some more people in his squad. The supplies dropping into the river right there. Possibly VR going to go for a sneaky Gary on the backside. Would have loved to see some more bazookas involved in that one too. I do like the central defending position from the Circle right here. We got one before going down himself here. What this position really allows you to do is push out and control either side. If you hold the middle, you can push out behind the enemies as they attack to our left and right here, and really control and prevent them from getting too much ground. And if they do commit, you can easily come from behind on either side and take out their spawns. That's exactly what they're doing. Rico cleaning up shop right here, cleans out the rest of that squad before pushing off. Now another tank going down over here. I'm not too sure what this was. 76 finally going down on the south side. On the north side, 76 also getting bullied. Hans, sorry, excuse me, this is 75. Hans gonna be looking for the satchel right here. Let's see if he can get it. Should be an easy satchel for Hans. No third crew member here for the medium from the allies. So Hans finally going to get that takedown. Gets one. Doesn't get two there. Score. I wonder if Score said something. No, nobody said nothing. Mr. Ning, hello, there's the satchel. Yeah, hey guys, you might want to stop. There's a satchel on the side of you right here. Oh, thanks, buddy. Muchas gracias. There we go. Down it goes. Hans has no luck. It seems like he can't get a satchel on, or when he gets it on, it is taken out. There's another tank over here for the circle, though. That's going to be a 76 in a little bit of trouble. Don't know what he's looking at over there, but the main threat is going to be coming from the backside. Narcoleptic Pig. Tank shooting completely the wrong direction right here. Now, what does Narcoleptic Pig have? Well, it looks like Mr. Ning took him out. He took a little bit of a duck dive there. Getting it started. Now on point, we can see some supplies dropping. I believe, yeah, Axis supplies. And just as we said, pushing out from the backside, Covert Tuna. Ooh, artillery taking him out, but able to push out behind, and the pincer has now started. Blankman pushing in also from the other side. Let's go on board with Mr. Blankman here. Getting shut down on the wall bar. Bartito. Eco last man up. Oh, he's got newborns there with him. Calf on the other side of the wall here. Let's check the map quickly, as we've had a few minutes without anything going on. Not much attack going on onto Runes from the circle. They are gearing up for a big attack from behind, though. They've tried that front line. It hasn't worked out too well for them. Not surprised to see that. Now, are 501 ES wise to this push? Doesn't seem like for the moment they are. Now, how far back is this garrison? It's over to the left over here. That's the OP. I believe that Gary's over here on this hedgerow right there. There it is, yeah. So yeah, 501 knows about this threat. The machine gun firing over here on Dark Leonis. Circle have cleaned up this northern side also, and Hans finally getting his satchel down. Is he going to make it stick this time? Where is that satchel, by the way? It looks like it might be on the front of the tank. Oh, 76 providing some cover right there for Hans. Now, I'm not too sure if he got it out. I can't quite make out any... maybe it looks like it's right here. That just kind of looks like standard sparks going. I guess we'll know in a little bit if it does blow up. Here comes the Stuka shot on to the 76. Direct hit. Beautiful shot right there from the commander, Joe Betherson, to take out the 76 with the Stuka. And though the medium does survive, that's a significant reduction of power here for the allies. Ooh, sorry about that. Checking the map. Still lots of fuel here. And manpower. Not a lot of munitions in reserve here for the Axis side. Second Gary going up from Fortress Leader. over on runes. Expect a massive spawn wave coming in on this one here. Beautiful Gary position. A huge hole here in the 501 ES defense. Nobody is covering this crucial central back position. Cervera and Belarov are defending. Now, if we zoom in, Cervera is looking the wrong way there, not looking back behind him. Belarov is clearing right now. Would love to see a mass spawn wave come in from the backside. A couple squad leads too. Now, Sillon's going to get spotted out and taken out here. Belarov's going to be sounding the alarm. Pepe Stone takes out a kill also on the north side. So far, only Recon going down. Not a bad response here from 501ES. Belarov with another takedown, doing very well on defense right here. 38 minutes to go in this one, though. Ooh, is that another tank going down over here on the south side? Could be. Looks like it's another 76 going down. That is a big loss here for 501ES. So the second 76 to go down in as many minutes here. Medium still alive over here on point. Canal Crossing, not a whole lot happening at the backside here. We can check the map to see armor positioning for the circle. The Axis side, they have 2 Panthers up with another Panther in reserve. Actually, 3 Panthers, excuse me. So, I mean, yeah, 3 Panthers is a win condition. I'd say I'd love to see those 2 tanks rotate on the offensive. I feel like these infantry squads are kind of being left out to dry on the defensive here. Maybe the circle just trying to grind down the middle ground where they can bring those tanks to bear. Macanavia over here versus Dark Leonis. Easy takedown there for Dark Leonis. Relatively small investment coming out from the circle, you know, pulling a lot of bodies. You can see a full infantry squad over here basically for Recon. Pepe and Rico of Recon. Drawing a lot of bodies back. Maybe this is a tactic of the circle to pull these bodies back so they can push on the front line a little easier. I mean, certainly some success with that calf making it through the lines here. Right under the nose of this machine gunner. Wow, that upper body strength again. Beautiful to see. Unfortunately, calf is not a squad lead though. He won't be able to place down an outpost or a garrison. But he will still be able to take out the garrison for 501ES if he can find it. Going through the apple orchard right now. Just cuts to the wrong way here. Sergio gonna get spotted up by Calf first. Important takedown from him now. Does he spot out the Gary? I think he does. Can be rotating over to the side of the Gary. Yes, he can see it clearly right there. Gets one more. Poking the hornet's nest over here. Wonder if Alex will just risk it for the biscuit. He will actually. Goes over the wall and takes down Cap. But that position of the garrison is so important now. The circle knows exactly where the defensive Gary is on runes. And they have a few options here. They could go for an airhead. I would love to see an airhead with maybe an airhead back here and a bombing run on point. Pepe's did win that 1v1 over here to keep the Gary up. Oh, I can see a circle, possibly. No, it's going to be a 501ES tank. Stewart, yeah, you can tell they're really hurting for fuel right here. Bringing out the Stewart late in the game with this medium. This medium has been up for a while, though. 501ES seemingly suicidal push with this medium, taking shots from both sides, getting absolutely lit up here by 2 or 3 Panthers. What is going on? 501ES might be risking it for the biscuit right here. VR on the backside. This has to be some kind of airhead play, I'm assuming. So he's got control on the backside here. Down goes the Garrison. On the south side, it's Isengard here with a lot more bodies. This is the push that 501ES have needed for so long. Down goes the Garrison on the south too. This is going to be it here. 34 minutes to go. Very, very good position here. Oh, but Alex with a beautiful MG42 placement destroys Isengard and Blackburn. Yomas, no idea where he's getting shot from. On the north side, Tank rotating up to try and cut off VR here. That Panther, beautiful position from him. VR is going to get an OP up. Mr. Ning also rotating over here. 2 squad leaders on the north. This is very, very dangerous, but it is a cap race. Both teams were making progress. Now that has halted as Davi does take out VR. See the Garrison up here for the Allies. Davi's going to have a perfect spot onto that. I wonder if we'll see a massive spawn wave come in. No, we're just going to see the Panther from the backside easily take it out with 1 shell. Now, there still is spawns coming in. Mr. Ning's squad over here on the north, directly north of the point on Canal Crossing. Spawn 4 in on the south side. You can see that Hiko has cleared that important force story. Yomas also on point. Blackburn pushing it. Big redeploy from the east, from the circle. However, just not enough bodies here on point on Canal Crossing from 501ES. They are making cap progress, though. Isengard with the respawn over here on the right, nearing a 50% cap progress. Let's get in close with him as he tries to make it to point. With the double kill there, Isengard, beautiful little play from him. Going to keep this attack alive for now. However, the cap progress is falling. Just not enough bodies from 501ES. VR going down on that north side was crucial. Now, Mr. Ning is still in position, and if he can get his OP into the trenches, that would be huge. Also, another tank pulling up here from 501ES. I'm not too sure if this is a... Oh, it's just a Stewart. A Stewart that's having to go up against 3 Panthers. Let's take a quick look at the map to see the positioning of these tanks. We have 1. We have 2. Oh no, the Lux didn't quite make it across the river there. The 3rd tank looks to have gone down, so still 2 defensive-oriented Panthers. And look at the attack coming out from the circle. It's going to be very, very hard. Now, in the trenches here, that, you know, even though that is a light tank, he's still doing work, able to get a few takedowns on the point right here. Uh-oh. Could hear that. That Stewart take a direct shot from Panther. 1's all it takes, and look at that damage. Heavy damage onto the Stewart, so he's going to have to pull back and repair. Now, so 2 members of 501ES do make it into the trenches. Would have loved to see Mr. Ning maybe go for an aggressive OP in the trenches and then fall back, although that might be wishful thinking at this point. Bombing run going to drop. An airhead going to drop on the south side here with Hiko. Risking it for the biscuit right here. Beautiful bombing run takes out 2. Hellfish, the only one left alive. Airhead drops on the midpoint here. 501ES with 30 minutes to go are going to throw all of their eggs into this one basket. Hiko defending the airhead. Expect a big spawn wave coming in here. Down goes the Stewart on the north side. Friendly Shar's pushing in. He is going to be shocked by how many members of 501ES spawn in here. Nice tight angle there from Hiko, denying Shar the opportunity. On point, big spawn wave coming in. Not as many as I expected. And really no squad leads. Rocket misses there from El Romo. No squad leads spawn in. No OPs are going to be able to go up. And a massive artillery strike lands right on top of the airhead. Oh, no. 501ES had a couple seconds there, and they didn't spawn any squad leads, not even secondary squad leads on the airhead. That was a huge mistake here. Artillery misses, though, giving them another opportunity, another lease at life here on the point. Now, Isengard is the only squad lead going in. Kender's going to try to do something here on point, but that artillery is absolutely hammering the position. Alex manages to get onto the airhead, taking it out and clearing the threat on the south for now. However, on the north side, Sikoval has made his way into the trenches. Now, really important here. No, he goes down. 501ES desperately need to get more squad leads onto point for those rotations. Not able to do it. Sikoval going down. Mr. Ning still trying to rotate through the north side, through the open field right here. Let's go on board as he smokes it up in the field to desperately try to get across right here. However, even if he gets across, there is still a Panther on the other side. Now, do the Allies have any ability to drop maybe a couple bombs on that in a precision strike? That's really what's needed right now to clear some of these Panthers off the backside of point. Hellfish denying that opportunity for now. Let's go on board with him here. A beautiful position to post up with this MG42 on the wall. Should be able to absolutely just spray down this smoke. Rotating back to the south side here. Isengard's going to try his luck again with the push. This time from a little further back. 27 minutes to go here. OP out here from 501ES pushing in. Newbors, Blackburn. Also, I heard a ricochet come off the tank to our right here. That is going to be Bartito. Oh, he ricocheted a shot with all the time in the world. That is not good. Also, if he only had a satchel too, he would have been able to possibly easily take out that Panther. I did see a recon flare from behind. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Might just be me tripping. Seems like a perfect situation to set up for a precision strike right here, though, from 501ES. Both of these tanks just devastating any kind of push for the Allies. Super defensive from the circle, too. Me back in a little closer. Isengard's squad pushing into point. Has position on the south side here. I heard a plane fly over, and on the off chance it was a precision strike, I got really excited. Apologies. Blackburn and Heiss are able to make it onto point, but just no support for them at all. Their whole squad gets just devastated here. VR is actually switching it up and going frontline, something I'm not used to seeing from him. Rotating over to Runes, the circle are taking it also. Two 501 ES with a little aggression of their own. They do have armor on point right here. Another medium pulling up. "24 minutes to go in this one. 3-2 as it has been from the start. Now Covert Tuna getting all up and personal inside the point here. Two shots going in, plus satchel on the backside. This Panzer IV is going to go down. I would have loved to see the Panzer IV just drive straight at the garrison at that point. Just drive straight up here, go around the corner, and just take out, try and take out the garrison at least. Take out as many infantry on point also. But it does look like there's a medium there that was putting the stops on that. Now, Covert Tuna does have a satchel. I would assume he does have a satchel. What can he do from this position? Covert Tuna having a little bit of a tussle with Alex. Oh no, never mind. Wrong building. Looks like he's gonna run downstairs and try to maybe get the satchel on this this tank. Or just keep rotating, going for infantry. Tuna gets another one peeking down the street. Artie raining everywhere. It's going to be impossible for him to get onto that tank with how much Artie's dropping. And he gets somewhat exploded there on the front line. 75 pushing out. Really not too much circle left. They've mostly concentrated here on the southeast side. So I guess Reese has the satchel down because, yeah, there it is, clearing out the defensive constructions here. Reese with a nice peek through the door. How close can he get to this garrison for a satchel placement? Right back to back. What? He gets taken out. He was back to back with an American right there. Well, jeez, getting stuck in the terrain. Yeah, Czech and Alex. Czech not taking kindly to that position from Reese at all. I do like the defense here from 501 ES. They have the defensive squad has spread out quite a bit. Javi, Alois, and Mike Bike all spreading out on the backside, not gonna allow that garrison to get set up on the back. Nice concentration on point here in the circle. Attack is more or less falling apart now. Back on Canal Crossing, what has 501 he has gotten up to? Well, Isengard is back in his position. Looks like Isengard has switched it with VR. VR is kind of on the front line pushing in now. Isengard pushing in from the backside, trying to meet up in the middle, maybe, and take control of the south. It's very difficult to capture Canal Crossing without both sides of the river. Now, with just the south side, it's possible, but look, here come the circle again. Kind of their strategy for defending Canal Crossing is amass a respawn on the backside and a full clearance of the south side. Gonna be a lot harder with Heist taking out multiples like he just did. Latry gonna push in from the opposite side right here. Takes out guard also. Let's go RTS mode on this one. Not enough for Fortress Leader, though. Nice play there from Heist. Buying his squad a little bit of time on point, but Latri's already made it past and into the lines. Try to get on board with him. There we go. Right on the OP of Isengard, not able to get any more takedowns right here. Mr. Turk's gonna be the next one up, looking to clear this one out. Maori on the north side, really nice position. I don't know how much he can see. Well, enough. Heist gets dropped there. Isengard in an ever more precarious position. Oh, wow. That Panther getting in on the action too. Spayman should be able to easily take out this OP right here. Oh, or not. The OP does drop, though, with the incoming fire. 20 minutes to go on this one. And I just don't know how many different more strategies 501ES has. They've been throwing everything at this one. Now we're going to see another airhead drop. 501 really prioritizing the airheads. Where is this going to drop? This is going to drop just south of Canal right here. Now we also have a bombing run going on the attack over here. Quickly going to check the map to see if there's an airhead dropping with it. No, negative. But there is infantry coming in from the northern side. Back over to Canal Crossing. The airhead is dropping in. Bombing run going to drop two with it. And medium tanks. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Big push coming in from the south side of point. 501ES trying to force the issue again with the airhead. Now their cap progress is actually falling since they've dropped the airhead. They did get it pretty far up there, hovering about 30%. First respawn wave comes in. More infantry, and crucially, there is squad leaders involved in this one too. Now those super defensive tanks from the circle need to get a better angle, or they could just enlist their infantry. That was a beautiful infantry shot. Eliminates that whole spawn wave from 501ES. %50 cap progress and climbing here for 501ES. It's getting very, very dicey here for the circle. Airhead has stayed up, but those Panthers are so far defensive and so far back that they just can't get a shot here onto the airhead. Artillery has stopped another spawn wave coming in. This might be the moment where 501ES come back in this game. It's getting very close. 80% on the cap right now. No, the cap has stopped at 80% and is falling, and the circle are going to win the cap race and take the runes 4-1. Wow, that was very, very close there. The circle, though, doing enough on the offensive here to take the game 4. Wow, that was so close. Panther finally pushing up onto runes with the rest of the hit squad and getting the job done. 501ES just could not force the issue there. They threw everything into that one, did not leave enough for defense. There's nobody here for a 1-2. That just shows how much the circle put into prioritizing just capping the runes itself. Still a significant force back on the midpoint, but there is nobody here for 501ES. Well, that's not true. A nice redeployment, actually, since we went over to the last point. This is not looking great for the circle suddenly anymore. Legacy on the south side. in the Panther, trying desperately to repair here. Also, Ego with him. Pepe stoned. The only 3 on point. Manker, oh no, is gonna drop Legacy and go for the satchel. Just HE the wall. Just HE the wall. Exactly like that, Panther. All he needs to do is just HE that wall, and he is good. A-OK. Cap progress increasing here for 501ES. Nearing 50%. They could come right back into this game. Still a lot of time to play on this one. Beautiful tanking right here from the circle. Hitting those walls with HE. Easily taking out any satchel boy that's coming with mean intent in their heart. Now, I think there's enough of the circle here to safely keep this Panther alive. All the Panther really needs to do is, oh, big spawn wave over here on point on the... Well, I spoke too soon. There was a satchel down, and the Panther ends up going down on point. That's a plus for 501ES, but look at all these bodies that just came in here. Nobody with 501ES was able to put a satchel down up here or get a rocket off onto this garrison. So many bodies up here, nobody able to do that. Cap progress on runes is falling like a rock, and it looks like the circle have held on. Crazy few moments here in this one. Really lucky for 501ES not to be able to get anything onto that Gary though. No satchels, no rockets, no nothing, no artillery even. We could even gander over. There's nobody challenging the Arty for 501ES. Zero challenge. I believe there might still be a rocket snipe up. Only one member of 501ES is on the Arty. No, the rocket snipe is down. He's reloading right now. So 501ES could have easily been dropping artillery down on runes, but just weren't for some reason. Stewart coming up on the north side here. Spayman looking for a satchel. Not going to happen for him. Fuel problems for 501ES on display right here. Having to pull the light tanks out at the end of the game. Take a look over at farm runes. Front line starting to form up here for the circle, but I doubt they'll be able to make it in 10 minutes, 11 minutes over to farm runes. Seems like a 4-1 victory is looking ever increasingly likely in the cards right here. Nice long range shot right there from Covert Tuna. Unfortunately, they all get taken out by Sikaval on the backside. Now, there is still a window here, but I think 501ES missed their best opportunity to take back runes, honestly. They had really good position, and before that spawn wave came in, they were making pretty good progress capping it back. Now, they do have sector presence right now. As you can see, runes is blipping up and down. But I don't know if they have the armor to make it happen. Now, Romo's going to get another shot onto this tank right here. Stewart dealing with him effectively. But the cap progress by virtue of sector presence coming back in from 501ES now. Phosphorus has managed to hide on point for quite some time. Doing a good job. Taking out as many bodies as possible, being a menace over here on point to the defender's guard. Gonna pick his number though. You can see guard ADSing. Oh, as Phosphorus does end up dropping. Eight minutes to go in this one, of course. Only about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Did someone just go absolutely to space? No, I'm tripping. That's just me. 4 minutes, 40 seconds, really? 2 minutes for each cap if apologies. If 501ES wants to win this one. Speaking of BST2, though, you can see a few of those members of BST2 playing for the circle now. So I guess this would be the de facto, the rivalry of Spain, I guess you could say. At least with a couple squads. People like David there. El Romo, I believe, was also in on that one. A few others, too. Oh, this Panther is feeling a little spicy right here. Just yeeting through the lines of 501ES. Taking a ton of rockets in the back from it, too. See if we can go on board with Horgan here. Oh, just scuffing that shot there before going down. Unfortunate for him. Three minutes left for 501ES to take this one. Now we've got two Panthers on point, and this is dangerous territory here. Not too sure what the situation for the commander is, what his cooldowns are, but this is looking very juicy. Now those two tanks aren't going to stay right next to each other. That's probably a smart idea here. They're just going to park it up on point. El Romo finishing off the job, taking out the Stewart north of point right there. And with these two Panthers on point, I doubt there is anything 501ES here can do. I mean, multiple satchels, chain satchels maybe? Mr. Ning from the south side. Mr. Ning's going to take out the garrison on the south side also and push in. But there's two Panthers on point, and we have cap progress on the last point here from the circle. Oh no, this is not good at all. This is going to be a back corner airhead if I can guess right. No, just an OP. Is there an airhead anywhere close here? We can check it out in a second. Now spawn wave does come in from the defenders. Let's see over here. No, it's gonna be a blue line garrison. Interesting. They're just running straight from that garrison across. Everybody on the south side eliminated here. 4501ES. Source code on point. This pressure is going to draw so much off of that fourth point, though, that effectively is going to seal the fate here of 501ES. Only having about a minute left to start continuous cap progress on both the fourth runes and pumping station, or Canal Crossing, excuse me. Bombing run's going to drop at runes. Checking the map to see. That is going to be an offensive allied bombing run here. Still two Panthers inside the hard cap. They're fairly close to each other, and they're heavily damaged. I wonder if like a precision strike in the middle, maybe just in the middle of the street right here, would be able to take them both out. That would be... You'd have to have such good intelligence, though, to know about that, that I don't see that as being something that was super possible. Bombing Run really doesn't do a whole lot. Does take out the garrison, but just nobody from 501ES in a position, and 16 minutes to go. It looks like the Circle's going to take this one by at least a score of 4-1 to win this Week 10 matchup, though. 501ES really did give them a run for their money. Now, on the 5th point here, 501ES cleaning up very nicely there. Not a lot of members of the Circle able to rotate over. Speaking of XBST2, of course, Fortis leader there, very good squad leader. I believe he was also, for a time, commanding BST2 when they were in the coalition or by themselves before they joined on the Circle. Arnie the Barney hopping out to help with his infantry friends. Doing a little shooting with his MP40. Dueling Ghost, though, it seems. I don't know what he was pre-firing there. Nade's coming out over here. Arnie the Barney's going to fall back a little bit. Try and hold a tight angle, possibly. Get taken out in the back for his troubles. Now that the Circle definitely have one, looks like they're going to be pushing their tanks out in a last-ditch attempt maybe to push up to this last point. Well, I wouldn't really call this last ditch. This is actually looking pretty good here from the Circle. Well, apart from that source code rocket, my gosh, that missed by quite some margin. Both rockets missing there from source code. Narcoleptic Pig picking up a few with some nades. Seems like every rocket today from, well, at least in the last few minutes here from the Circle is pretty far off target. Mr. Sane coming in. AKA Mr. Payne. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. And the Circle do start to cap on this last point. This is still in the cards. Oh, never mind. The cap progress stops with a massive spawn wave as Bronico gets 2 or 3. And that is going to be it. This one's going to end 4-1 for the Circle here. Everything after this point, just for style points here. Here comes the Panther into the last point. Darathema, Bali, and Jenum pushing in the stars of the show. The last time we cast a Circle match, they were the ones taking the medium to its maximum with a takedown on a Panther during that match, and a few other takedowns with 76s. Another massive spawn wave. Rico dropping a handful of bodies on the backside right here. Long range rocket from Reese also going to miss, not connecting onto the garrison. Latry going to slow walk it with the flamethrower. A little role play action. He gets taken out by a bullet. Nades landing all over this garrison right here. Finally, the satchel comes down, but a massive spawn wave comes in after it. Oh, if that had just been a second later, that satchel would have got like 15 takedowns. Would have been beautiful. Cap progress from both teams at the end, but it is not going to count towards anything. This one is going to end 4-1 here for the Circle. Very entertaining match going down right to the last seconds. Both teams fairly evenly balanced too. Oh, and let's try back again with a little RP action here with his flamethrower. GG, well played. That is the victory for the Circle on the Axis side, 4-1. If you enjoyed this match, feel free to follow the channel, like, subscribe the video. You can watch the VOD right away. It is live on YouTube. Click the links down below in the panels, or head over to youtube.com/@Berserkrcasts, excuse me. Wow, GG, well played. I think we'll give, we're going to give Joe an honor for that one. That was a really nice precision strike he had there in the middle of the game. Would have loved to see that also from Gartor. But there was a few opportunities, I think, where those defensive Panthers really just kind of saved the day for the Circle. My name again is Berserkrcasts. I hope you enjoyed this cast. If you want to head over to the YouTube, like I said, the VOD is there. We have action from also the GSL Global Squad Leagues. We had the quarterfinals last night with Tactical Trigonometry from North America taking on E-Man from China and winning. You can watch that VOD up on the channel. Highlights from this match, that match will be up as soon as I finish them. After this one, I'm gonna get to work on that. I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday and rest of the weekend, and we'll see you next week with some more competitive squad and Hell Let Loose action. Goodbye.